Hey everyone, so in today's video I'm going to be doing just a video about my winter style essentials. Now I live in a very cold place. It gets way below zero on a regular basis, so I'm not trying to be like super fashion forward with my outfits. This is just basically going to be kind of talking a little bit about my winter style and some of the key pieces that I really recommend for this time of year. I also included some pieces in case you don't live in a super cold place. I always find it really funny when people in North Carolina or whatever, they're like, there's a blizzard and there's only like 2 centimeters of snow. But I get it, you guys don't have the resources that we have when we're dealing with like literally 4 meters of snow. I think that my style is pretty basic, and I guess I'll just get right into some of my style essentials for the winter time. My first one, as you can kind of see, I have this whole big pile behind me, but the first one that I want to talk about are Wunder under leggings by Lululemon, and they are really expensive leggings. I know you can buy leggings from like Forever 21 and H&M for literally like 10 bucks. Once you buy a pair of Lululemon leggings, you will not want to go back. They are seriously the best leggings in the world, and they last a super long time. I have a couple different styles. I just have the basic one. I have like a little bit of a different one with a little bit more added flair. I personally find that regular leggings, like, they don't do anything for your body. I wouldn't wear like H&M leggings as pants, but because Lululemon pants are a little bit thicker, I am fine with wearing them as pants, but most of the time I'm just wearing something a little bit longer to cover the bum. I just find that the Lululemon leggings are a lot more flattering. They have a little bit more of a band, so they control any tummy issues you might have. Okay, so with that said, I guess I'm going to move into some outerwear, and I get so many questions about my coat because sometimes I'll post like selfies and I'll be wearing my coat, and I get so many questions about it. So I have 2 coats that I'm going to recommend, and the coat that I wear most of the time because it's super cold here is my Mackage. I've had this since last year, so everyone who thinks that I'm obsessed with Jessie James Decker, I know that she was wearing a Mackage in one of her performances. I got it first, just like maybe, I don't know, maybe more than 2 people in the world can like mermaids and bronzer. This is the coat that I've had since last year. It is a beautiful warm coat. I remember when Canada Gooses were really in style. I did have a Canada Goose, but I just feel like this one is much more classic. It's a very simple coat, and that's why I like it. And personally, what I love about this coat is that it covers like your butt a little bit. That means it also covers your like, you know, private area. So that way if you tie it up, it doesn't even matter if you have a camel toe because you'll still like be covered. If you do live in an area where it gets really cold, I highly recommend these jackets. They are a little bit more expensive. Again, it's like an investment piece. Like, I'll be wearing this year after year until I guess I need a new coat or I don't fit in this one, but I can't see that happening. So this next coat that I'm going to talk about is great for people who might live like in the south or in places where it doesn't get that cold. It gets cold enough that you need a little jacket. This is by Nuage Sport, and this is actually like a really funny story. One day my best friend from when I was little, Nikki, we were going out for dinner and she was wearing this really nice coat, and I was like, oh my god, I love that coat. And she's like, oh, we can go get you one. My mom made it because her mom is like a designer. So we ended up going to the factory and I got this coat. Nikki's was a little bit shorter, a little bit more of a bomber style, which is really cute for fall, but it's a really good in-between coat between the periods where it's winter and then like with snow and fall. It has quilts on the side, and see, it's a little bit big on me, but it's still like good, especially if I'm wearing a sweater. So this is a really good coat kind of in between the periods where it's like fall and winter and it's pre-winter and it's not cold enough because there's no snow, but you still want to be wearing a warm jacket. This is a really good jacket to get. I'll post a link to where you can get them online. I believe it's on Amazon. They're really affordable, nice coats, and I love the like texture. It honestly feels like butter. I don't even know how to explain it, but it really feels amazing. This coat kind of has a similar feature that I love. I love that it's long enough that it covers my butt a little bit so I can wear leggings, and also like if I get a camel toe, you won't even know. The next thing I'm going to talk about are some clothing pieces that I love during the winter time and fall time, but especially during the winter time. And I've been getting so many questions about these tops that I've been wearing, and they're just these thermal tops from Target. My mom actually bought these and I really like them. They're just really comfy and cozy and nice. I have them in white, black, and gray, and they're pretty cheap. I don't know how much they are, but probably around $10. And I know that like a lot of people wear them like before they go skiing or whatever, but I don't really get dressed up to go to school. I'm not one of those girls. If you are, that's great, but I'll do my makeup, I'll do my hair, but with clothes I'm just like leggings and a sweater. So I like these because they're simple, they're basic, and it's nothing too flashy, plus they're really warm. The next thing I want to talk about is a sweater, and I love longer sweaters during the winter time. Again, This one is actually by Guess, and I wore this so there's a little bit of dog hair and lint. But it's just this long, I don't know if it's still available. Oh yeah, there's like some makeup on it. But it's just this longish sweater and has these really nice zippers on the front. My sister actually bought this as a dress, but I've just worn it all the time. They look really comfy, really casual, but still more put together than just like a hoodie from Victoria's Secret. So for me, my style, I'm more like comfy, but I don't want to necessarily be in like hoodies every day. So I really like this. It's as simple as putting on a hoodie, but you look a little bit more put together with minimal effort. The next sweater I'm going to talk about is a sweater I've been getting a lot of questions on Instagram about, and I've worn this so much. This is by the brand Only, and normally I'm not so into tribal print, but for some reason I was like really into this sweater. Just like the comfiest, coziest sweater. I posted a picture on Instagram that I'll insert. But I just love these oversized, kind of, not cardigans, but oversized cardigan sweaters. I have a couple. I have like a knit one, but this one's my favorite because it's just like so soft and squishy. I guess I'll put it on. I actually like the front because it kind of is a little bit more like this. And even if you just wear it with leggings or a white t-shirt, I wouldn't really wear it with a black, but like a white tee or something. Whenever I wear it, I just want to be sitting by the fire, drinking hot chocolate and watching a Christmas movie. I don't know why. Last thing I'm just going to talk about is obviously some flannels. Flannels are a really easy way to just spice up an outfit over leggings or jeans or whatever you want. This is just one from, I think, American Eagle. Yeah, pretty much you can find flannels everywhere now, but I'm pretty picky about which flannel I like. I don't know why, but sometimes I just find that certain flannels and like plaid prints just look a little bit tacky, and I wore a plaid skirt for 12 years, so sometimes I'm like, that looks too much like my uniform from high school. But I find a plaid that I like, I really love it, and like the other sweater, it's just like a really easy thing to throw over. So now I'm gonna move into shoes. Now that I've talked about clothes, I realized that I didn't really give that much information about clothes, but I mean, you guys know me, you know my style, I'm pretty plain, pretty basic. Anyways, shoes in Montreal, unless you're in Mel Soldera, you probably won't be wearing heels during the winter time. I definitely won't. I am all about the Uggs, and I know that is probably like a fashion offense, but I don't care. When you are in like literally 20 feet of snow, you don't care about, well, at least I don't care about fashion. I care about not getting my feet wet. I Instagrammed a picture of these boots, and I love them. We had a really early snowfall this year, but then all the snow melted, so I haven't worn these in a couple weeks. But these are amazing. Last year I wanted them, but I decided that I wanted them too late and they sold out, and believe me, these are already sold out. So if you can get your hands on them, outlets, Ugg stores, definitely do that. They are a little bit more pricey, but once again, it's one of those things that you buy once and you won't have to buy for years. My friend Nikki has had hers since like high school and they're still kicking. I mean, I realize that they're not the most beautiful shoes to look at, but if you live in a place where it snows a lot, these are a must-have. If you live in a place where there's not a lot of snow, like right now there's no snow on the ground, it's December 1st and there's no snow on the ground, then regular Uggs can be your best friend. These are the newest ones I got. They look a little bit of a mess right now since I just folded them down in a rush. These are the Bailey buttons. These are really comfortable, and obviously Uggs are comfortable, and I really like the way that the little fold down looks. I like this medium size the best because I'm like 5'3", 5'4", so if I cut off my legs, it just makes me look like really abnormal. So I like these little midi kind of calf lengths. I can't say like much more about Uggs. I mean, they're warm, they're comfortable, and if you live in a place where there's not a lot of snow, it's a really good bet for you. But then again, if you live in a place where there's not a lot of snow, your options are a little bit more. You could wear regular shoes, you could wear regular riding boots, but if you want to be warm and cozy like me, then these are your best friend. I'm going to be doing a winter party style video. Obviously, like heeled booties, stuff like that are obviously like a good thing, but this is just for my everyday winter style. Last thing I want to talk about are my sunglasses. These are my newest pair of sunglasses. I got them off of shadesdaddy.com. These are my winter sunglasses. I just feel like they work the best with the winter, like my clothes and everything. I do have multiple pairs of sunglasses, but I feel like these just work the best for the winter time. So those were my winter style essentials. Let me know what your winter style essentials are in the comments down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. And I created, and it's the Winter Wonderland tag. So it's all about winter and our favorite